All right, y'all. We back. Episode 50.
We back
of the WireTap.
and we back.
And
we back.
We're going to start off with a question that I had in music, because we all love music.
You never stopped that, right? Oh, yes, you did. Never.
Yeah. We were talking off camera about rappers who come out with albums after they've been unalived.
Posthumously.
And how we felt about them. And Reese was saying...
I was saying that I'm not a particular fan of them because in most cases the music that they are releasing is music that the artist didn't intend to be put out in certain ways.
And I countered that with maybe the music was made to be released and then they were unalived and they never got a chance.
I think both
can be true.
That's what I was going to say. I believe both can be true. Because I know that like Pop Smoke was working on an album,
right.
And so we got some of that music after he was unalived. But I know like we was talking about specifically Tupac.
Yeah.
A lot of the music we got, the Machiavelli 6s and 17s, there was music he recorded. Because Pac would go in, and he historically had sessions where he would record 20, 30 tracks in one night. And 2 of them might have made the cut. So there was a gang of music that was just sitting on a shelf that he never wanted to be released. He just wanted to get it off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's more like a therapeutic thing for him, I guess. I would
like
say.
writing in a journal.
Yeah. So like he would just go in and literally like he had sessions where he wouldn't even have an engineer. He would go in the studio, hit record, and then go in the booth and rap. You see what I'm saying? Like
okay.
And then people took those vocals, made some new production, threw the vocals over the production, and released them as Machiavelli 17. You feel me?
So same subject. You know what song that confused me, and I guess it was clarified by Keisha Cole and Afeni Shakur prior to her
passing.
Right. What's the song? Keisha Cole got a song called "Play Your Part." And Pac is on that joint.
Pac is on there.
And he smoked that. He smoked that shit.
He smoked it.
Yeah.
That's my shit. And apparently they were like childhood friends.
Yeah, they were.
And
no, they weren't childhood friends.
Well,
I don't know the story, but I know she was younger. Like she may have been in her teens when he was in his 20s, and somehow she was like trying to come up.
Yeah, but they were friends nonetheless. Yeah. And she got Afeni's blessing
to do
that song.
That's important.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
I think so.
Yes.
So I'm big on respect. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm big on respect. I'm not going to die over respect, but I'm big on showing as much respect to a situation as possible.
Right.
And I believe, like in the instance of somebody like Pac, right, where you're murdered at the peak of your career, like he was at the peak of his artistry at the time of his unaliving, right? Yes. So then you would want to get the blessing of the people who are in control of his estate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you would want the people who are in charge of how he's seen, what his image and likeness is. You feel me? To, like, be like, okay, yeah, I don't mind you representing.
So no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You good. Now, I was just going to say, it's a dude I like, Chance the Rapper. I like Chance,
I
right?
Chance. Yeah.
He got a song where he talks about that specifically. He say, if I go before my time, make sure you get my image and likeness approved through my wife. Like, he says that in the song. You know what I'm saying? So I like that point of view. Like, I don't want me being represented in any kind of way.
Yeah, because people tend to misrepresent you.
That part.
Because in my mind went to when we was just talking about it. Remember Drake released that track with the likeness of Pac and Snoop.
AI with Pac and Snoop.
And of course we don't know what happened behind closed doors.
Right.
We know he got sued
by Pac's estate.
Right.
But a lot of people, I thought I was going to see Snoop snap, to be personally honest with you. And when he didn't, I was kind of shocked by it.
Well, I mean, I was surprised that he didn't snap per se.
Well, not snap, but like
I'm not mad at the fact that he didn't have a problem with it, because my thing is, it was AI, but Drake wrote it. All right, Drake wrote it in their voices,
right?
And he just got the AI voiceover to do it, and Drake can rap, so it was like it wasn't bad raps, and he got AI to manipulate the voice and sound like them with decent raps.
Right.
So it was like, okay, all right, nephew.
Is it decent or is it good?
It was all right.
Yeah, it was
decent.
It was decent.
It was decent at best.
I mean, if anything for me, it was. I think it pulled it, not pulled. What they call it? Pull a chord. You know what I'm saying? Like it struck a chord. I'm sorry,
struck a chord
because like
because Kendrick from the West Coast.
Yeah, so I think that was the real purpose of it.
The impact of it was worse than what the actual raps were.
And please excuse me, I do not know what song this is.
Oh, it was one of the earlier.
Yeah, he can only release it on Instagram.
It was one of the earlier joints.
Oh, okay,
like before. It was before. It was either before Kendrick responded.
It was before,
or right after the first response. It was before. That's what I thought.
Because the song is about him not dropping.
Because that's exactly what it's about.
So he was trying to
Drake, they did. I'm sorry, they did the joint. Him and Jake. My fault. They did the him and J. Cole.
Right.
And then we waited for like 3 weeks for Kendrick response, and then we didn't get one.
Yeah.
And then like in the third week, he dropped something, and it dropped everywhere, and then it got snatched from everything.
Yeah.
And then it went only to Instagram, and then Kendrick dropped after that.
Okay, so I do remember that, but
Yeah.
I don't follow Drake on social media. So.
Me neither. I had to go find it because everybody talked about it.
Yeah. Okay.
I had to go find it.
All right.
So to be clear, I don't follow Champagne Poppy on Instagram.
Yeah. That's a little wild to follow a man named Champagne Poppy.
That's insane,
Yeah,
bro.
it is. It is. As a man, it's wild.
As a man, I couldn't click that follow button. Nope.
Like how I found out about it was.
So if I was like Margarita Key, you wouldn't follow me?
Margarita Key
is different.
Champagne
Poppy. It's the Poppy. It ain't the champagne.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the Poppy. It's the Poppy.
Listen, I just had to ask. I didn't know what liquor was cool.
No, it's not the champagne.
Definitely not the
Liquor is okay. Like,
okay.
I follow it Bacardi Reese.
I just had to make sure it had nothing to do with the alcohol.
I don't even drink rum. Nah, it was the Poppy part.
Tequila Key.
Yeah, it was the Poppy part. It was the Poppy part.
Okay, Poppy.
Logo
Yeah, we're not. Yeah. Logo's tone.
Hey, yo,
I actually like
some
that.
Casa Reese.
Casa Reese.
song.
What? Nah, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Play with my man like
that sound
that.
poor?
You gonna play with my man like that?
Top-notch liquor, nigga? Damn.
God damn.
Me and Jay Reese.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's Irk and Jerk Jeff, nigga.
Motherfucking Cisco tone.
Cisco song.
Mando T.
What? No, that's actually, if it fits.
Burnett's Brie.
Hey yo, man! Shout out to the WireTap, man. Shout out to the WireTap, man. I like that though. I like that for us. I don't like Champagne Poppy.
Okay, but no Champagne Poppy.
No Champagne Poppy.
Respectfully.
Hey yo, look, I'm in the DR last week, right? And long story short, I got to tell y'all the long story, but the long story short,
you was in the doctors?
No, hell no. The DR being the Dominican Republic.
Okay, yeah.
All right. And I'm talking to a dude that work at the resort. This nigga's like, yeah, my name Anthony. Call me Anthony Sosa. I'm like, nigga, I'm not calling you Sosa. Nigga. He's like, no, just call me Sosa. I'm like, no, nigga, I'm not calling you Sosa. I'll call you Anthony.
Only Sosa I know is Chief Keef.
What?
And bitches love Sosa.
And bitches love Sosa.
And Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
And you not him.
Not Sammy.
You not him.
He's still white.
He not him no more. I was like, that man. He not him no more, yo. He's not himself. He's been beside himself for a while.
Hey, yo. When I seen what he did, I was like,
What?
man, this motherfucker look like a ghost.
Nah, he came out like
He
in
looked
costume.
like Dracula a little bit.
He came out in costume.
Yo,
he had the V point.
Yo, for you to reach that height in your career and people accepted you for who you are, you woke up and said, "Let me be white."
He said, no more.
Yeah.
I don't want to be him no more.
Nigga said, "No mas."
Dominican, I white.
Yeah, like what?
No mas.
No mas. No mas.
No mas negro.
Yeah.
No mas de negro. No mas de negro.
Spin that intro, and as always,
Like, follow, and subscribe.
And if you're feeling frisky,
Go ahead and comment, baby.
hey.
Bag, get her. Had to get it back cause I was Porsche. What you think? I was just gonna sit back and let him play my bag, huh? What you think? All those trials I faced would have held me back, huh? What you think?
All of that. No, that's when I should have dropped the.
Let me get
It's the
the,
WireTap.
Yeah, that shit is hilarious,
I
bro.
like that shit. That shit is funny.
Yeah, I was fucking with the AI voices. I was in the crib.
I am
with the AI
intrigued by
voices.
that. What you want? You drunk?
Obviously. I was like,
nigga said.
I actually said though.
Nigga said, come on.
Next break, I'm gonna pour up.
This not a break. This the intro.
I meant the next time we stop.
Yeah, you know,
for any reason.
Yeah. The next time we not supposed to be looking at that camera or talking.
That part.
George Bush doesn't like
Condoleezza Rice. Sounds like a Mexican dish. Need to send her back to Mexico so the Mexicans can eat her. White pie.
White pie. White pie. White pie. That's right. Nah.
My man.
That is the funniest episode.
My man Clayton Bixby. Nigga said, show us your face, brother. Them niggas' heads exploded in the episode.
The white nigga head exploded.
The funniest shit, and when they was at the gas station, he's like, yeah, where's those niggers? And it's him.
You better get away from me, boy, with some bad habits. He was like, get him.
Get him. Where's those niggers?
He pulled up to the white boys in the car. He was like, hey, get that boogity music out.
Nigga say he made him divorce his wife because she was a nigger.
She was a nigger.
That nigga stood on that shit.
See, my favorite Chappelle shit is the niggers. Like the white family. That was my favorite shit. It's the niggers. What's up, niggas?
Remember the cereal? Remember the cereal shit? He was like, what you make for breakfast? You like, nigga, please.
Nigga, please.
The cereal was called nigga, please.
Oh, yeah, it was.
I'm telling you, that shit and the Sesame Street shit.
Oh, hell.
With all Sesame Street shit, yo. That shit was beautiful, bro. That shit was beautiful.
Really R. Kelly being mad about the song. He was like, I'm gonna piss on you.
No.
Trip.
All the crack rock money can buy.
Drip.
All right, go ahead. Bring us back, Key, with the clap. All right, y'all. We back.
Hey.
We got some topics for y'all tonight. We gonna keep it
I don't wanna.
funky. Well, you're going to. You signed a contract. It's a 360 deal.
This shit 360.
It's a 360 on top of a 360 on top of a 360.
Nigga said you got a 720.
Right.
This is a credit score deal, nigga.
Deal with it.
Deal with it, nigga.
I'm supposed to make money. We don't know.
You don't know.
You work, don't you? Tell a nigga he work.
Nigga say, I went 5-time platinum and I still ain't getting no money.
No, what was that from though? You work, don't you? I remember that. That was on something, yo.
It was. I can't remember.
Damn, that was fun.
I mean, I said I can't remember you. I can't remember it.
I feel like that was Joe Clark for some reason.
No, I think it was. No. The voice was Joe Clark. That's where I got the reference from.
Okay.
Because it's when you smoke crack,
Don't you? He said, no, sir.
No, sir.
Yo, chill. My mother went to the high school. Bro. My mother actually went to the high school. I'm dead serious.
His tenure?
My mother went to Eastside High.
I'm saying, doing the real Joe Clark.
Eastside.
Yo, and when they went to go visit Shorty, she played in a couple other shows and they was in those projects. Yeah. And she went to her basement. Yeah, I grew up there.
In that basement, nigga.
Yeah, that basement apartment. That's in the back of Alabama Projects, where I'm from.
Why is it called Alabama?
That's what it's called, bro. I don't know what is named after, but that shit is
Jersey. Good for that.
That shit is in Patterson, New Jersey.
Before we get to the topics, let's talk about deceiving ass neighborhoods because Cherry Hill.
Oh,
a motherfucker out of town would think that's a pleasant.
What?
Yeah, and it's not.
What?
I got a crazy story about Cherry Hill, but
nigga,
so I had been down here for a hot little second. So I had met this chick. So she gives me her address and everything like that. At the time, I was driving. I had my mother car that day, right? Mm-hmm. She had a Yukon XL. So the chick gives me an address. So I'm following GPS, going to the chick house. I'm not too familiar with the area. I'm on 95. I get off at the exit.
Right.
I pull up in front of these projects. As soon as you get up the highway and shit, right?
Right.
Like they projects, but it's only like
they don't look like projects.
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 stories. They're not tall buildings like I'm used to, right? So I call the chick. I tell her I'm outside. The truck got 10 on it, right? It's hella niggas outside. Nigga came to my back window and put his face and hands on the glass of the fucking truck, bruh. I call her, and this chick tells me, "You good? They fine." What?
Hell no.
I am not from a place where people just walk up to tinted windows and put their face and look inside trying to see my little black ass in this truck.
Kiyon was in the car like,
What? Nigga, mind you, I'm in a Yukon XL. You know how much truck
is in the back?
And it's just me?
Yeah.
You know what I did?
I put that bitch in reverse.
And guess what I did? I didn't even wait for her to come back outside. I left.
As you should.
She called my phone like, "Where are you?" I was like,
should.
"Oh, I left." I told her the truth. I'm like, "Nigga, I'm not. No, Cherry Hill is not inviting."
Okay, so let me ask
all
you
you whites.
before we get into the topics. Let me ask a question about that. Right, not about the Cherry Hill, but about you leaving. Have you ever been in a situation at a girl's house or like wherever with a female? Or whatever your preference is, you know. But
wow,
I know that was crazy.
Yeah, he went there.
That was crazy.
Okay, go ahead.
But had to leave.
Yes.
Like, how did you leave?
So for me, all right. So her apartment was weird. So it, like,
all right, wait. Before you tell you so, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Is your exit depending on how attractive you find the woman?
Absolutely.
That's a good question, right?
Absolutely. That's a valid
That's a good
question.
Now go ahead.
But no, I had actually been fucking with her, so like I fucked with her, but something in my spirit was like, you need to go. Like,
right?
Something told you.
Yeah, so it's like I heard it, like it was like you gotta leave.
Oh, we gotta have a whole segment on bad encounters with women.
Like, you need to leave. So her apartment was weird because it was a row home, but when you came inside, it was two apartments, but they had both floors. So the other side was just mainly like a living, like an area like this. And then the other side was the bedrooms and the kitchen and shit.
Fuck, is this a room for rent?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
So her homegirl had brought some nigga over, some niggas. So she was like, "Oh, I want to go play cards." I'm like, "I'm cool. I'm gonna just chilling here." She go over to the, like, you had to cross the
common
hallway.
area.
Yeah.
This a dorm room.
So I'm sitting there.
The common area.
No, that's facts.
No, I know. That's why it's funny.
So I'm just sitting there. I'm literally like this. Like, I'm just twiddling my thumbs. I'm like, something was like, "Yo, go home."
Yeah.
Right.
And I got up. I went home. Mind you, I lived in Ricerstown at the time. This was on Cary Street.
Oh, wow. South Cary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had been
Why
home
were you
for
there? Why were you even there?
Mistake
That was
number
number one.
I had been home for like a good hour before she texted me. It was like, "Where did you go?"
She didn't even know. That bitch was like, that bitch in the other room like, "Dominoes, nigga." This nigga gone.
I'm gone. I'm in the house.
Hey, yo.
She had 7 books.
She came in the room to tell him, like, "Nigga, we just ran wheels on something." This nigga,
Tony,
where's you?
She's probably like, "I know that nigga not that black."
That nigga was out of there.
I was gone.
Nigga was out of there. So look, I had been talking to this girl. We wasn't even talking for real. We were just homies. And you know how you can tell somebody like you, whatever, and you flirt with them a little tiny bit here and there. And so we exchanging texts back and forth a couple times. And then this one day, I'm just happy to have
T9 text or regular text? Because that matters.
We was on the sidekick. This how this a long time ago.
Okay. Yeah,
long time ago. That's
if they come back out with sidekicks, I'm getting rid of my iPhone.
I'm definitely getting 100%.
I'm just letting y'all know that now. Don't text me.
Him right now.
Yeah, what?
All day.
I actually tried to come out with one to compete with the iPhone 11, but
yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah.
So she hit me, and I was nothing to do, so I was like, "All right, cool." She was like, "Yeah, just come over, about we can chill, make cook something for lunch, whatever." Cool, I'll pull up. You talking about food? I'm gonna pull up. So I get there. She was renting a room. Well, she was renting the first floor of a building. It was like apartments, but it was like studio apartments, and you get the whole floor. She had the whole first floor. So I walk in, and it's a studio, so like the bathroom and kitchen is like right here, right? And it's open.
Like
studio.
warehouse style.
Kinda. More like the whole first floor just don't have no walls. All right, so it looked like it could have been a big ass living room.
Okay,
but it's a kitchen right there, and it's a bathroom. The bathroom has a door, but it's the only thing that closes in this whole space is the bathroom.
Open floor plan.
Right, it's just
all right, go ahead.
Open. So her bed is in the middle of the floor over here.
That's fire though.
No. So it would have been
like on Power. Tommy bedroom.
Like Tommy crib. Like Tommy crib. Imagine Tommy crib on Power, but not that fly. All right,
okay. Nigga said low budget.
Super low budget.
We not on Stars. We are on Tubi.
We on Tubi. This is Roku TV. All right.
Okay.
So her wall, like the totes you get from Walmart, the plastic totes with the lid, is stacked up with maybe 6 rows of totes, about 5 rows high each. All right, so this is like everything she owns as in these totes.
Okay.
And then there's like 2 rows of totes with like 2 totes, and then the TV. So that's the TV stand. All right, and then there's
Hood
like
shit.
some hood shit. Then there's like another row of totes that go above it. So like an entertainment center of totes. All right.
Shit like Legos.
Like connects.
It's an arrangement.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So she was like, you want to sit down on her bed? So because it's no couch, it's just a big bed and the TV and the totes.
She just moved in. She ain't go to Renaissance
I look
yet.
like she been there for a while.
Oh.
These totes look like she been in them a couple times. There's shit hanging out of some totes. Like some totes don't got the lid on them. So it look like she go in and out the totes a lot. So she's like, you want to sit down? I was like, sure. And I look at the bed. Nigga, it is like chip bags, McDonald's
Oh my
bags,
God.
Chick-fil-A bags.
I gotta go.
She did this shit. She said,
Nah.
she was like, you want to sit down? She was like, I said, yeah, I left my phone in the car. I'll be right back. And I went to the car, got in the car, and got the fuck out of there.
Yo,
Like,
you ever fucked on dirty and or clean clothes on a girl bed?
not knowingly.
say
Not
that.
knowingly. Well, no, because
So to brush it off the bed made me think of that. I went to a chick house. She had a bunch of clothes on the bed. I didn't know
clothes?
if they
Like
was.
clean clothes?
I don't know.
No.
What do you mean, though?
No,
I don't know. And I was horny.
Niggas will compromise when they on me.
I fucked at the top of the bed where the pillows was at. The clothes, we
clothes
kind of
was
push
like,
them down to the bottom.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like,
Side
I
note.
have.
Like,
At my big age now, no. Okay.
what's the craziest thing you compromised for some pussy?
Craziest thing I've compromised.
You was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm horny. I want this.
All right, cool. I'm at the Windsor one night.
It's already a bad. Y'all don't know. This is already a bad
It's
story.
bad already.
It's already a bad
I
story.
meet this chick. Let's call her Tasha. That's not her name. I know her name.
Okay.
Now I had seen her
Hey,
in there a
Tasha.
couple of times, bought her a couple drinks, and I left being mysterious and shit, right? like I
yo,
buy you a drink, but I don't want
I don't
nothing.
want nothing from you.
I disappeared. She catch me in there one night. She buy me a drink this night, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. Now, this back when I used to drink Patron. This is years, and this like 08, 09, some shit like that, right? So she like, you want to come home with me? So I'm like, yes, the liquor has kicked in. Let's do this, right? So we leave. We go down Windsor. You know them apartments like at the top of Windsor before you get to Gwinnett to go down in
the
between.
ones on the right- on the left,
You
on
make
the
that
left.
right, they on the left, right?
Yeah.
So we go there. We pull up there. Now,
Oh yeah. I know where you at. I know.
yeah, right before you get to Security Boulevard.
Right.
Oh, he up there. Oh,
Yeah, no. That's why I say he coming from the other way. I know.
Yeah, right? So now I seen this bouncer nigga kept staring at me when I walked out with her. She had a fat ass. I'm not gonna hold you. Bitch body was crazy, right? Excuse me. Sorry, Ma. I know you hate how I say bitch, but I said it. So we get to Shorty crib, chilling, blah, blah. Knock her down one time. I'm chilling, right? Shit was fire. I'm not gonna hold you. Shit was fire. I fall asleep, right? Nigga, I on my daddy, I wake up with a nigga about your height, your size, standing over top of the bed, but on her side of the
God.
bed, I got nothing on but my socks.
Oh my God.
my jeans, my you know what I mean, is on. I have no time to react. Right? I wake up, I see him, the nigga say, my beef ain't with you. Bro, I wish I was making this shit up. I'm still scared. She like, oh my God, what are you doing in here? We are not together, right? So she goes downstairs to go have a conversation with the nigga. I'm putting my clothes on
As
at this
you
point.
should.
With situation in hand. I'm out of here. I don't know how
you
I gotta
should.
get out of here, right? I get my clothes off. I hear the front door close. Boom. She comes back upstairs. I'm fully dressed. I done called like 2 people. Like, bro, listen, this is where I'm at, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, she like, you don't gotta go. That's my ex-boyfriend. He still had a key. He saw me leaving with you and blah, blah, so on and so forth. She like, She like, you can stay if you want to. Now, common sense says,
Why would I want to?
why would I want to? Common sense says leave, but I'm also in my 20s.
20s to get you fucked up.
Guess what I do?
stay-
She go in the bathroom, get a warm rag, wipe that joint off, and get active. I stay the night.
Hell no.
Nigga could have killed me.
Yes.
She said, "I said, did you get the key back?" She's like, "He set it on the counter." In my head, I'm like, "How many copies of this key does he have?"
He gave it back too easy, bitch.
But I
Let me come in here.
I stayed. Horny me stayed. I made it out of there unscathed. As I can see, I'm
I
alive.
had this to tell.
Huh?
I said that was better than my story.
Hold
This
on.
is a true story,
I
bro.
got a true story.
And that happened to me twice with another chick.
Nah,
Fuck
that's
that.
crazy.
I'm telling her name. Her name is fucking Regina.
Yo,
Fuck that.
all right, Regina.
That's her real name.
How
She
much
had.
time we got a minute.
We got
Minutes. Yeah,
four,
I see you.
Yeah.
So look,
Regina had the same scenario. Nigga walked in the house, saw her ass naked and me ass naked, and walked out and texted her from his car like, I could have killed both of y'all.
oh nah, see,
And I'm not lying.
listen, my homeboy and I'm a Ray. All right,
Shout out to Ray.
Ray, not Ray Hover. All right, nigga, I went to college with Ray. All right, and this a while ago, years ago. Ray fucked with white girls. All right, so we lived in an apartment complex in Towson.
Like the sniff powder.
Possibly, I never, but I would. There's all of the white girls he messed with. He might have sniffed powder.
Yeah.
But this my man. All right, and Ray done did some wild. I got wild stories about this nigga and shit he done did involving women. But this story in particular, we lived in an apartment complex. Me and my man G, we all played ball together. Me and G lived in one apartment. Ray and Gunn lived in another apartment across the street in the same complex. He met this white girl that lived in the same complex. And he started hollering at her. Yup. He started hollering at the white girl that lived in the complex. So she got a roommate. All right. He don't want to go over there alone because she got a roommate and roommate be cock blocking. So he's like, yo, Mo, come with me. I need somebody run interference. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. Whatever. Let's go over there. So
Wingman.
I'm wingman of the century. All right. So we go down there. We got to walk. It's on the bottom of the complex. We walk around the complex. They live behind the tower. So we get to the building. Shorty live on the third floor. So we go up and we in there. Him and Shorty get active immediately. Me and homegirl in the living room just chilling. It was a good night. We fall asleep. Everybody falls asleep. So I wake up like this. And mind you, I wake up, I'm in some hooping shorts, a beater, and that's it. My clothes is folded on the couch. She wake up running. My boyfriend about to pull up. If anybody asks anything, y'all, my cousin's from out of town. She's white. All right. All right. Ray is as black as your shirt. All right. Ray is super black. All right. Ray is super duper black. This nigga walks in the house. All right. He walks in and then he immediately turns candy apple red. And he's like, oh, what's going on here? And I was like, oh, yeah, nah, I'm here with, and I point straight to the friend. I'm here with her. All right. That's my story. I'm thinking, I'm here with her. The friend was like, oh, yeah, these Rachel cousins, something.
You black.
And he was like, oh yeah, she told me about you guys.
Hey, yo. She set it up.
She said, he's like, y'all got in town last night? I was like, yeah, we did. We got here last night. He was like, you gotta be hungry. The nigga went in the kitchen to cook breakfast. Yo, listen.
Shout out to the white man.
Shout out to the white man.
First and last time you'll hear me say that.
Hey, yo, listen, because she must have set that up.
She had to.
Yeah.
Or she does this regularly. All right, she had this excuse in the cut, waiting, okay? Because this nigga cooked us breakfast, and the whole time I am nervous. I'm sitting in there with this white man and these two white women, and my homeboy nervous as fuck.
She got the best of both worlds. Good credit score and good D.
Yeah. Look, we're going
Shout out to her.
Quick break, and we're going to bring it right back.
Bag, get her, had to get her back cause I was Porsche. What you think? I was just gonna sit back and let him play my bag, huh? What you think? All those trials I faced would have held me back, huh? What you think?
All right, y'all, we back from the quick and short break. You good? We're gonna go ahead and get into these topics. We had some interesting conversations.
Yeah.
I don't even want to tell my story. Y'all put my shit to shame.
No, your story was wild because he told it off camera.
I definitely told
That
her.
was some wild shit.
My shit is true events, unfortunately.
Well, fuck it, I'll tell it. So, I was working at the hospital. and I met this young lady who worked in the cafeteria.
Attorney's a nurse.
No, she worked in the cafeteria.
And I said, you a
You
nurse.
was a nurse.
Oh no, I was doing security.
He's a doctor.
Patient Dr. Tony.
Was it Dr. Love?
Yeah.
Patient Dr. Love. But anyway,
Your role playing at work.
she finally, you feel me?
Reposado tone.
We had been flirting for the longest. Finally get the number. She finally invited me over. So we watching a movie, and you know she like, I'm gonna go lay my son down. Cool. Her sister lived with her.
Damn.
Her sister lives like it's like a basement.
He always got some tricky, intricate house floor plans for homes.
This is the living thing. She got to go up and
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like the middle part, and then it's that basement. Like the basement is like it's no door there, so you just like it's like this. Like you just walk
Split level.
Split level.
split level. There we go. And she like, come on, let's go to the room. But I'm like, your son sleeps in the room. Why are we going to the room? Right? We get to the room. So her bed is right here. Her son's crib is like right there, but it's not a crib, it's like a little bed.
Day bed.
Yeah. So she like, yo, I'm trying to chew you up. I'm like, all right, so let's go back down. Let's go back downstairs. She like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, what you mean? Like, your son right here. She like, I'm fine.
Yeah, not my baby. I don't care.
See, I said I wouldn't be able to do it.
Well,
I would.
Me personally, I wouldn't be able to do
I
it.
said if I maybe had more respect for her, I probably wouldn't have, but because
It's like, she work in the cafeteria, nigga.
nah, it wasn't her job title.
Motherfucking lunch aid for the hospital.
And bitch serving French fries.
I was just like, well, you know, like you said, it ain't my kid, so you know, he slept, and he slept.
Yo, what if he woke up?
I'd have been like this. All right, little man. Pat that little nigga back. All right, little man.
He had enough sense to go under the blanket.
I don't give a damn. That's not my kid. And if you try, I can never make you my girlfriend or get you pregnant because you'll do that with my kid. Yeah, what? I be rocking that nigga to sleep like
You the worst
this.
baby mother alive.
Yeah.
So
You the worst baby mother.
Let's go ahead and get into these topics.
Man, fuck them kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said what I said.
Oh, it's fuck them kids. I'm just not fucking with them kids right there next to me. That's just not happening.
That nigga in his crib like this, holding on to the joint like this, tearing his mother up. He get to crying, like, chill, hold on.
It's really like, Ma, I keep having this reoccurring dream about these shadows.
Yeah, fuck.
Not at all.
Anyway, hey, listen, I'm saying this live on air because I said it last pod. Metro, I owe you an apology because that album.
We don't know him.
I don't give a Hoover damn.
Oh, so that's what you repping?
No, don't do that.
OG rolling 60s, nigga.
Listen, I am not gang affiliated. I do not rep any gang.
No motherfucker Hoover damn.
Do it set up? My fault, big dog.
No, but listen, somewhere in the world, somebody got fucked up because of that.
Yep.
You haven't seen this shit with a nigga who like, yo, I'm Bob, and he was like, you ain't Bob, nigga. And he run into some bloods, and he like, yeah, I'm Big Bob. Da, da, da. He like, they like, you ain't Bob, bro. They're like, you ain't the blood. They socked the nigga, and he eats the punch, and he was like, damn, he ate that. You a real one, Bob.
Nah.
But anyway, Metro, I owe you an apology because
Album was fire.
when I tried to listen to the album when it first dropped,
Fuego.
I thought it was like weird, but once I came across a TikTok,
Bless you.
Sorry.
I came across a TikTok and they was like, yo, this is that futuristic era, that 2010, 2015 era of music. So then my ears changed and I'm like, okay, this is a timepiece album. So now when I go back and listen to it, I'm like, yeah, this album is fire. I didn't go into it with the intention of listening to it with that era in mind.
Right.
I think the one song that caught me was the Waka shit.
So I'm not a Waka fan. So every Waka song on that album, and I listened to the album front to back, both. I don't understand why you would call it a disc 1 and disc 2. Niggas don't put out CDs no more.
Yeah.
Everything is streaming.
Bryson Tiller just did that too. He did a disc 1 and disc 2.
For what?
I don't know.
For what?
Just make it a whole track.
Yeah, just make it. It's the album. All right, like
I
niggas not buying
I understand
CDs.
the
some
thought
paperwork
process
shit.
and breaking it up and making it
not.
seem like I know we don't buy CDs no more, but I understand the thought process, right?
Sidebar.
Go ahead.
You dealt with that. Is that like, does that count as 2?
No.
Okay.
It does because the
No, I'm saying paperwork.
No.
Paperwork.
The label won't count that. The label does not count that as 2 albums.
That's what I'm asking.
When you put out a double disc album, it's still an album.
Okay.
All right. Like artists do that shit because artists. So it's more of an ego thing for artists. Like artists want to put out certain music. The label makes them put out certain music.
Okay.
All right, but they want to put out certain music. So they're like, okay, well, I'm not going to budge. You're not going to budge. We're just going to drop a double disc, and call it that.
Okay.
And you see what happens. Majority of the time, that double disc gets shrunk down to the Blueprint 2.1.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that's what happens the majority of the time.
Okay, yeah, because I had to make sure I was accurate. Chris Brown put out an album. Shout out to Chris.
Oh no, but his shit was fire.
Heartbreak.
Yeah.
On a full moon, that shit got 45 tracks, and it's not a disc 1 and a disc 2.
It's just a 45 track album.
He just got 45 tracks.
The only people who did a double disc album that worked conceptually for me was Outkast. Speaker Box, Love Below, because that was just 2 individual bodies of work that they released together.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like Big Boy did his Speaker Box,
Love Below.
Nah. Big Boy did the Speaker Box, and then
3 Stacks did the Love Below.
Yeah, did the Love Below,
and that's what. And they worked because they were 2 individual complete bodies of work.
That's how I'm gonna start dressing this winter, like 3 Stacks.
Word.
I'm perm my beard though.
Do that shit.
Yeah, I'm hat fishing.
Do that shit.
We will fire you.
I won't. I'll support you. I'll pick it with you, nigga. Do that shit.
I'm a fly, yo.
Do that
At the end of the day, I'm a fly nigga. I can do a lot of
with
shit.
A perm beard, yo, you gotta fuck with that.
Yeah, I can do a lot of shit. I'm small. I'm versatile. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Whatever happened to? We getting off subject, but I just thought about this nigga the other day. Classic Man. Whatever happened to him?
That song. I'm a classic man.
Yeah, what's his name?
Jebediah.
Yeah,
that's not his name, bro. It's not. It's not, y'all. It's
not Jebediah. I thought it was Jebediah.
I got it, Tone.
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought it was Jebediah. I'm a classic man. You give me if you look this clean. I'm a classic man. That's what I thought that man's name was Jebediah.
Jendaya,
same difference. Jebediah, Jendaya, same shit.
I was wondering what happened to bro. That was
nothing happened to him.
Because he had that song and he had that perm.
He had the one hit. Nigga had on the velvet suit with a permed out hair and beard. That's what happened to him.
He was a classic man.
He was a classic man, and he made one classic man and got the fuck out of there.
But yeah, Metro, I apologize.
So, thank you for bringing it back to Metro. Drake told that nigga, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. And he did that. All right, that's exactly what the fuck he did. And the shit worked. All right. I fuck with Metro. Aside from I'm a Drake fan. I openly admit I'm a Drake fan. Aside from
follow Champagne Poppy.
I don't follow Champagne Poppy at all.
Champagne Poppy follower.
I am not a Champagne Poppy follower.
House.
I definitely don't have a shirt.
He got a shrine in his closet.
But this nigga, see, he starts talking about his truths and he deflects and puts them on other people. So I look at Metro a little differently. I look at Metro as a producer only. So I don't care about him involved in any other hip hop scenarios and beefs and nigga, you make beats.
You make beats, yeah.
But he does that well. All right. And Metro, I've been a Metro fan since the Spider-Verse soundtrack. All right, when he took control, when they gave him the soundtrack,
that was
fire.
Fire album. You know who put me on to that? My man Don in the shop.
In the shop. There you go. Nah, Don got a good ear.
Yeah, yo, Don ear for music.
He got a good ear.
If I send you some of his playlists that I make him send me, he doesn't do it willingly.
Yeah. Now, as you should, send me some, because Don, I trust his ear.
Yo,
that
he's
Metro,
like that.
That Metro, that soundtrack made me listen to Metro's work, and Metro is good. All right, he's a really, really good producer.
Yeah.
And when I went into this album, I didn't go into it knowing that it was a timepiece. I went into it listening to it. I was cutting my grass, and I always, anytime I'm cutting my grass, I find an album I haven't heard and I throw it on. All right, which is why I'm a low key fan of T Grizzly. Believe it or not, I like the nigga.
Nah, he's a great storyteller, bro.
He is, and that's what put me on to him.
T Grizzly's a great storyteller, bro.
The story, the concept joint he did, the robbery 139.
Yo, he is different.
That's my shit.
He fired him.
He fired. He different, but the robbery 139 is fire. So I'm cutting the grass. I throw the Metro on, right? And my yard is a nice sized yard, so I actually get through the whole shit. And while I'm cutting the grass, the shit felt like summer 09. The shit made me want to go to the car wash my shit, go to the park, open the windows, pop the trunk, and bump that shit. That's the feeling I had when I heard it.
I like you said, I didn't have a good concept of the album. I listened to that shit Friday morning on my way to work. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and I feel
And then
that.
when I had a understanding of
What he was trying to
vibe
do,
he was
yeah.
trying, and I listened to it from a different ear,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I ain't never
That
been a
was me,
freak, Nick,
so, yeah.
but I want to
It
go.
felt like that's, and so I grew up in the South. All right, I went South Carolina. I lived in Memphis. I've never lived in Atlanta. But I've been there a lot. All right, that shit felt like an Atlanta summer, bro. That shit felt like a down south. I could be at the VFW with all my cousins, niggas playing softball, somebody on the grill, smoking some wings and some weed in the corner. That shit felt like that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It gave that feeling.
It did, and it felt like that almost from start to finish. Now, it got a little bit annoying in parts. I'm not a Waka fan, so all of the Waka songs, I was...
Shit, nah, that clap shit was fire.
No, the clap shit was cool, because it wasn't just Waka.
Yeah.
But a lot of it, I was hitting the next button on. But it's enough music. I feel like this. If I can listen to... If you give me 15 songs and I can listen to 10 of them, I'm okay with that.
It's a great album.
If you give me, what do you got, like 25 songs, 27 songs?
People probably making their own playlist out of
Yeah,
it.
no, I can make a good 10 to 13 song
Make your own
playlist
album out of it, yeah.
off of this double disc, which to me that's a decent piece of work. That's a decent piece of work. So I actually appreciated this shit.
I think the thing that I appreciated the most of it when I went into it, listened to it differently, was the fact that it sounded regional.
I feel that it sounded like Atlanta.
Yeah, and I missed that.
It was made for Atlanta, and that's fine.
And I'm gonna tell you,
but I'm just saying in general in music, I
missed that.
I missed that. Like
I did too. Well, I think we all did.
Well,
we just saw Metro.
I miss it as a like.
Oh, like you missed it in the sense of like it made you feel
nostalgia.
good.
He missed the nostalgia of that regional shit.
The South was the South.
Well, I was about to say we lost New York's identity in hip hop, right? We lost the New York identity in hip hop.
I'm gonna clip this up. They're gonna be mad. Go ahead.
I don't care. New York hip hop identity. The South came. Look, it's like ever since the South came through and crushed the building.
Mm-hmm. We're not gonna use that reference.
I know.
I'm offended by that. So
I'm so sorry.
We definitely not gonna use that reference.
I know. I changed Snoop.
It doesn't matter, but we just not. We still just not gonna use that reference. Hey, listen, I gotta stick up.
When Atlanta came together as a region. When all of the South came together under the Atlanta banner, because all the niggas ain't from Atlanta. Some of them from Decatur, a lot of them from Florida, a lot of them from Augusta, a lot of them niggas is from the surrounding places, right? But they all came together under that Atlanta banner. All right, shout out to Lil Jon, because he orchestrated a lot of that shit. All right, shout out to Shorty Low. He orchestrated a lot of that shit. He got a lot of them niggas doing posse cuts. All right. Atlanta was big on the posse cut. Atlanta took the New York model and they brought everybody from around. All right, I believe part of New York's issue was that they wasn't willing to do that. New York wasn't bringing in Philly niggas. New York wasn't bringing in Delaware niggas. They was letting them niggas stay out.
Because New York is New York and Philly is Philly.
Right.
And Jersey is kind of in between.
But the South didn't do that though. That's what I'm saying. The South took all the niggas in. We the South. The South went all the way to Miami and grabbed Luke and them niggas and brought them up 95.
Don't stop. Pop that.
Hey, listen.
Let me see
at one point but at one point in the South, that was all that's all you got. The 808s and bass music was just that Miami shit. That's all you had down there for a long time.
But look how fast forward that we love 808s
and it's a standard.
Yeah.
It's a hip hop standard now. 808s, if you don't have some 808s somewhere, your shit don't sound right.
So do we consider Louisiana as
So the Louisiana,
it's a question.
I feel you. The Louisiana shit, I push them more towards the Texas and Memphis sound of the South. Because of where there's just the Louisiana. When I'm thinking about Louisiana, I'm thinking about Boosie. I'm thinking about Webby.
Right.
Like that sounds
but it's South.
more. It's South, but it's more Southwest.
It's
more
like
Southwest.
It's
It's
okay,
kinda, I don't say a deeper South because it don't.
It's a whole nother sound. Yes, I agree.
So wait, hold up, time out. Let me ask you.
That's UGK and Bunning them. That's that shit.
Where does the South break between East and West?
The Southwest line.
I think when I'm thinking about like the All-Star game, right? So I'm like, when I'm thinking about the All-Star game, you know how they break the players from East to West.
Yeah.
And then you said the South, East, and West. I'm trying to think where I know
West, we think Cali.
No. But
South.
but what you're saying is, I can tell you exactly where it
that's
breaks
what I'm
at.
asking.
It breaks at the central timeline. All right, once you get into the central timeline and you cross over that central timeline, that's when you get into the West. I believe.
What's Atlanta considered East?
Atlanta's East. Atlanta's in the Eastern
Florida,
Conference.
East.
Everything in Florida is East. Everything in Atlanta is
Carolina,
East.
South
North Carolina's
Carolina,
East. When you
Virginia.
get into, I want to say Memphis. Look up what conference the Memphis Grizzlies are in. I believe they're in the Western Conference.
They are.
They are in the Western Conference, right? That's what
Yes.
I thought. So at that central timeline, once you cross that central timeline, they consider you to be in the Western Conference. And they do it based on the population of cities, because even though those states are a lot bigger, they're not as heavily populated in their major cities as the East Coast cities are. Like the New Yorks of the Miamis, the Charleston, South Carolinas of the East Coast. Those Midwest to Western cities don't have the same population that they do. So that's why I believe they break it that way. Again, that's why I believe. I'm not saying that that's fact. I could be wrong. But I do know that line gets drawn between the South and the Southwest once you're crossing Alabama. And then you're getting into the Texas, Mississippi side of things. That's when the sound change a little bit.
Okay.
Like the Memphis sound, the Gottis, the Dolphs, what's the new
Black Youngster.
No. Moneybag. The Moneybag. Them niggas still feel like they're South, but they a different South than what Atlanta South is.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Because to me,
they don't do trap like Atlanta do trap. You feel me? Like, and that's where I think
No,
Atlanta.
I think the opposite.
No. I think they do trap. They don't consider the shit they do to be trap the way Atlanta considers
okay.
the shit they do to be trap.
Because T.I. started trap music.
Yeah.
Well,
T.I.
the
was
first
trap.
reference, like to me, most people, the first reference in trap in music history is actually from Outkast.
Outkast, yeah, Big Boy.
Yeah, that's the first.
Big Boy made the first trap
Yeah,
reference.
Which was
on ATLiens. I don't know the song.
I remember
but-
that. I remember that
Okay.
being a fact. That
Okay.
Big Boy did it. I don't
Alright.
remember what song it was.
I don't like bar for bar. I don't need to know. I just need to know.
What's the Jim? Was it that album Quimini?
Aquemini? It could have been.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I listened to Outkast sparingly. I just didn't start listening to Outkast. I started listening to Goody Mob.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So
I listened to Goody
yeah.
Mob first, and then I went.
The
to
reference.
Outkast.
The first time you ever hear it in music is from Outkast.
Okay.
But I was going to say, for me growing up, Atlanta and Memphis was different.
It's completely different.
Like, because again, I grew up listening to Project Pat 36 Mafia. For me,
Which is weird.
Atlanta was more like crunk.
So for me, Atlanta was more like crunk,
Yeah.
and the Memphis and the Memphis and Louisiana sound, because I feel like Master P and them, they kind of ushered in that sound.
Mm-hmm.
All right, like that heavy horn, heavy bass line, but like chaotic
But
sound.
that was a tribute to New Orleans in the I'm not gonna say Mardi Gras,
the
but
second lines. That's what you think about. You think about the second lines.
yes,
Because they would march up and down the street with horns blaring,
Yes.
trumpets, trombones,
that was
tubas
a
blaring.
tribute to them.
And
So
they came in
that's
and-
why to make it say
Yeah, because-
and
yeah,
all
the
of that.
Because the crazy part is,
Yeah,
the crazy part
Yeah.
is, and I seen this argument. The crazy part is, trap music doesn't sound like a trap album. Like if you go back and listen to trap music, it does not sound like a trap album.
oh,
T.I.
T.I.'s trap
When you
music.
listen to trap music, it doesn't sound like a trap album. To me, the first trap album you kind of get is really a 101. In my
Like
opinion.
motivation?
Yeah, in my opinion.
I can't agree with that.
I can't agree
No,
with that,
go back,
bro.
listen. Go back and listen.
Nigga, trap music.
Go back and listen to trap music.
Okay, I give you one even before trap music. I'm serious.
Yeah.
T.I.
A lot of it is like, I guess my opinion, my what I'm saying is that 808 shit I don't associate with until you get to 101.
Nah,
See,
but
I don't associate the trap shit with 808s because I was listening. So
It's
that's
the
what
words
that's
for
what
me.
I'm saying. Right, it's the shit you rapping about. What I'm saying is,
I respect that.
what I'm saying is,
that's fair, right?
when I was
Okay.
10, 11
Thank
years
you.
old, and I'm hearing 808s for the first time, I heard them shits over loop beats. I heard them shits over Miami bass.
Yeah.
All right, that's the first time I heard 808s. So even when they started, when niggas started talking about selling drugs over 808s, I didn't associate the 808s to trap music.
Okay,
you see what I'm saying?
All right.
So the trap music was like, this is the shit we listen to in the trap.
So for me, all right, because I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, all right, what did I consider trap, right? Because
and then I have a question.
And I'm gonna be quick. What I consider trap because again, when Jeezy comes into play, the sound is a little different because earlier Atlanta music, because DMX prime reason for not wanting to do what was his big hit in the 90s? Fuck.
It's a bunch of them.
No, the one.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
No, in the 90s.
Stop being greedy.
No.
Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. What album?
Drop. Shut him down.
Yeah,
Hold him up.
He
He didn't want to do
Rough
that.
Riders anthem.
He said he didn't want to do that because it sounded like Southern music.
Doom, 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 doom.
Right, but when you think about it, when you go back and listen, you really don't hear a lot of 808s in that.
No, you don't.
It's
No,
a
it
bunch
was-
of horns.
yeah.
It's most that's what people associated with kind of Atlanta music. They think of Pastor Troy, all that Little John. It was a
but
lot of horns.
I give you a prime example of a song, right? Which was trap. Once again, T.I. I'm serious. Still ain't forgave myself.
Okay.
I gotta, because I haven't listened to
I
that
fuck
album in
with
a
you.
long
He said
time.
the littlest nigga on the corner with a Mac 11.
Yeah.
I'm selling heavy cane. Yo, just
No, I get what you said. I'm
like,
talking about.
but it's trap shit. That's that shit that we
So-
can relate to
no.
with no 808 though.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm. So that's back to my point.
I was proving your point.
You associating trap with a sound, where
Right.
the trap is a place.
Place. Okay.
All right. Like, so when you think about the shit you hearing in the trap, you thinking about the shit that niggas is playing when they bagging up, when they cooking,
Right.
when they actually getting the work done.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Did y'all
So
consider Ross trap?
Rick Ross.
In a sense, yes.
So Every Day I'm Hustling was trap.
Yes.
All right. And that was his
BMF,
kickoff. That was his kickoff single. So it's hard not to look at him as trap because he came out trap.
Right.
All right, so
What's
look,
the question?
I pulled up the album track list, right? Mm-hmm. Still ain't forgave. We got the intro. Still ain't forgave myself. Dope Boys. What happened? It ain't hard. I'm serious. Do it.
I gotta listen to. It's been years since I listened to that album.
Yeah, but like,
Cause he even got a song with Beanie Man on there, don't he?
nah, that's the next
That's the
album.
next album.
That's the next album. Nope. And that's trap music.
No, the song with but I thought that was on I'm Serious. Cause they go like that.
Like even like on trap music,
that sound like
even with trap music, right? Bezel with 8 Ball and MJG and Bun B. How much more trap can you get than that?
That song is I'm Serious. It's on I'm
one with
Serious.
Beanie Man, right? That's
the title
Oh
song.
yeah, it's called I'm Serious.
That's the
Yeah,
title
It sounds
song.
trappy.
That's the title
That's
song.
not a trappy song.
I mean,
No,
okay,
that-
that's one song though.
No,
That's
I get
one
that, but I'm
song.
just saying, in my mind, like you said, I get what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I think for me, I associate trap with a service. Like for me, 3 6 is the ones that kind of pioneer trap.
But they
in a
didn't.
sense.
Nowhere near Pioneer Trap.
No, I mean, as far as sound wise,
As far as sound wise, they did not.
who do you think pioneer trap sound wise?
Pioneer Trap? It was some Atlanta niggas we probably don't even know.
I mean, yeah,
Like Trap came out of Atlanta.
no, absolutely,
like-
I completely agree with that. But I guess
I equate the trap sound. I equate that shit to the D4Ls. The
really,
nigga. Like
I don't know about
yeah,
that.
I'm slow. Listen, that whole run,
even me,
that whole
like,
run of Atlanta, that whole down south run, when Atlanta came together and started mobbing out on their music, that's when the trap sound was born.
this
I don't give 360 credit for no trap.
This is, and I'm gonna tell you why I say this, because of the certain style of beat that they was going. Because you absolutely right. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I do associate it with sound. Because when you get Jeezy, who's his main producer? Shorty Red.
For sure.
Is it
Whoever
Shorty
you
Red?
say, you right.
I think it's Shorty Red. And then when you get Gucci, it's Zaytoven, and that sound is completely different from early Atlanta sound. You get what I'm saying? Like that sound is really completely from the early Atlanta sound.
Right.
So to me, that's like, I feel like 360 was already kind of on that sound by the time Jeezy comes into the picture. So that's why I think 3 6 really had the sound. They might didn't have the terminology, but
So they say DJ Toon, Drummer Boy, The Runners.
that's what I meant to say.
and
Drummer
D-
Boy. It was Drummer Boy, not Shorty. Not Shorty Ray. Drummer Boy. Drummer Boy.
And D Rich, Lil C, Don Cannon, and Shorty Red. Shorty Red being last. And Don Cannon did Go Crazy, which is insane. You know what I mean? Like, not in a bad way. I Love It is DJ Toon. Drummer Boy is Lose My Mind. The Runners did Go Getter.
Go
I mean-
get.
Yeah, so it's but
All in all, I hope music is kind of going back. I feel like with this Clips album, it's a turning point in music. I don't know. I'm not, maybe not the Clips album. I feel like music is about to change in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I think music is about to go a certain way. I'm praying that it goes back to regional. I would love that. You know, Gen X was a regional album. That sound like Cali.
yeah, that was a Cali album.
So Cali always been regional.
Yeah, they actually never lost
Cali
their
never
sound.
lost
Yeah,
their
they actually
regional
never
sound.
lost their
Cali,
sound.
that Cali sound and that Midwest sound, like the St. Louis sound.
Yeah, they actually never lost
And
it.
well, the only people who lost their sound is New York. Let me be
All right,
real.
New York.
Let me be real. The only people who lost their sound because Chicago been Chicago and since Chicago was Chicago, the West Coast been West Coasting the whole time. The South been Southing since '91.
And New York been
I know, like the South been Southing since '03 for
listen,
real.
y'all might kill me in the comments. You feel me? We got some.
New York lost their sound, and I'm a big New York hip hop fan. Like I built my rap on New York
I
rap.
feel like right now, whatchamacallit, but he a West Coast. Most people don't know Alchemist is from the West Coast, but I feel like
Yeah, but I mean, he a West Coast nigga who moved to New York and then linked with all of the
I
New York
feel like
rappers.
he's recreating that sound.
He's
for New
trying
York.
to.
Yeah, that's because niggas don't want to listen to lyrics no more.
No, not at
wanna
all.
hear
I think it's
beat.
starting to change. I think
Not
that's
at all.
starting to change. I think that's starting to change.
I think that niggas want to listen to lyrics from certain niggas. Like niggas look for lyricism in certain instances, but in total, like if you listen to the last 5 years of New York rappers being released, them niggas sound like they from Chicago. All right,
Yeah.
all of this New York
Because they're
shit.
doing drill.
Or they trying
All
to
of
do
this
down, or
shit
they trying
sound
to do
like drill.
down south music.
Yeah, but you got to also consider that
'Cause-
a lot of these rappers are under 30,
Yeah,
Yeah, but also,
Absolutely.
but I think
so it's drill.
I really think,
but that's my point. That's not New York.
and I'm gonna end it here.
not.
I'm gonna end it here because we got a minute left, and I'm gonna say this. I think that shit starts with Rocky. With
Balboa?
A$AP.
Well, ASAP.
Because when he came out,
He also had on Kitten Hill.
he was
so.
doing, he was doing,
Right.
No, I'm talking about as far as like not losing the sound. I think New York had a weird period where they was doing like they was trying to do like the snap dance, like you get like popping champagne and all that shit, and you know what I'm saying. And then
with the Ron Browns.
yeah, and then A$AP comes and he has a whole down south influence.
But New York rappers not even trying to sound like that nigga. These
No,
New
no,
York,
no, I'm not
these new
saying
New York niggas not trying to sound like ASAP.
That's not what I'm
French
saying.
not trying to sound like that
At all.
You know what I mean?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I think that was the turn. Like that's when people started noticing, like, oh, you motherfuckers have lost your identity. Is what I'm saying.
Hey, listen, hold that thought. We be back.
We'll be right back.
WireTap Productions. Stay right there. Where you going? Yo, Boo Zulu. We back,
fuck is a
nigga.
Yo
Sit your
Boo
ass
Zulu?
down.
Bag getter, had to get it back cause I was Porsche. What you think? I was just gonna sit back and let 'em play my bag, huh? What you think? All those trials I faced would have held me back, huh? What you think?
Damn,
You gotta hold it.
I did. Clap again, nigga.
All right, y'all. We back. We gonna get into some heavy shit. We talked about Metro again. Salute to Metro. We fuck with Metro.
I fuck with it.
So I sent. It was a late thing. I meant to actually put it in the thing, but so you know
The
what?
thing that we meant to put in the thing. I don't know what the thing go to the other
I'm gonna
thing.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Oh, you can play it, right? You can play it from your phone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to the chat. So the premise is, you know, Trump knew Big Bill.
Big beautiful bill that you're referring to.
Yeah, you know that there's this part in there that's talking
Section
about
8.
that they're going to limit it to 2 years, and go ahead and play that once you get to a Reese. I sent it in the chat.
I mean,
Hold on, let him play.
I'm looking for it.
Want me to send it again?
Yeah, I don't see it in the chat.
Hold on. I sent it in the group chat. The group chat. Bear with us, please.
It's right here.
Send it to him.
No, he should be able to see it. It's like the last thing that we sent.
Nah, we actually sent other stuff too. I just resent it to you, Reese.
So let me guess, I'm the only one that supports the 2-year restriction on Section 8 as well. I remember when, I'm not going to use no names, I remember this lady, I had a business, a restaurant, and I wanted to hire her daughter. She told me no, because they're gonna lower my benefits. So she told me her daughter couldn't get a job to support herself because they were going to lower her benefits. That crushed me. I was like, dang, some of our people are really just lost. Like you think that you're supposed to live like that, and it's so crazy because I know what the whole plan was. The whole plan was to do this so you could be able to control the masses. You control the masses, you control where they go in their life. I get that. But it's like, dang, y'all really just out here just like, no, I'm supposed to be poor. I'm supposed to live like this.
So I'm conflicted on it because I respect the limit.
I respect her point of view.
Yeah, but also going back to the bill, 2 years, in my mind, I'm like, that's not enough time to get your shit together, right? Because in that 2 years, if you feel me, you want to go back to school, that takes 4. Also, what type of not circumstances, but is there anything offered to these people to better their circumstances? Because most people, when you go work a job is not sustainable. You need a career, and even careers nowadays is not sustainable. I know niggas who got careers. I know people who make $100K a year and they live in check to check down there, and they don't do nothing crazy.
Right? No, $100,000. I just had this conversation with my daughter earlier today. $100,000 is not a lot of money anymore.
Not at all.
Right? Like the cost of living, like what it costs to actually be comfortable. I don't just mean paying your bills and eating bread for every meal. I mean being comfortable. You need to clear.
So we all should get it there.
So that's the thing.
But the thing is, I had to cut you off.
Nah, you good.
This the thing, right? You have been living off of this thing for whatever a lot amount of time, right? Mm-hmm. And you haven't have not put forth an effort to try to better their situation, to get out of that situation. So if I put you on a time clock, it makes you get up and try. Right. Because there are thousands, white, black, Puerto Rican, so on and so forth, that don't get up and try. Not that I'm thriving and I'm living this life of luxury. No, that's not the case. But I get my black ass up every day and I go work and I go get it. And my rent is not $7, $21, $200. No, so yeah, it puts a fire underneath people's ass.
So I agree with you 100%, right? Mm-hmm. I don't agree with putting a time cap on anybody's benefits. I feel like they should put benchmarks. All right. I feel like they should say, okay, you on this program, you have this amount of time.
We're gonna have a bigger homeless community by the time that shit is up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But what I'm saying is
some type of program.
I'm saying is it's sort of like how, because people even hate it with the unemployment system, right?
Right.
If you get put on unemployment now, you have to go to a job readiness program, a program that helps you
get a job,
get ready to find work.
Yeah, that makes you not finesse the system.
So
and the system is fucked up
all
the way around the board.
All the way across.
What it is.
That's not what they doing though.
The system is fucked up all the way across from both sides.
Right.
All right. The system is fucked, and the system has been fucked. All right, and this is the problem. Because the system has been fucked.
Right.
And so now you got somebody who comes in who ain't never had to be on the side of the receiving end.
Right.
Or who never had to get fucked by the system.
Right.
And say, well, I see that the system is fucking everybody, including the haves. It's not just fucking the have-nots. It's fucking up the haves also because it's making the haves have to go into their pocket more and provide for the have-nots.
Right.
So the only way we can fix that is to get rid of the system. But we can't just hit the stop button on the system because then things crash.
Right.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit the slow down button. We're going to give it a yellow light and before the red light. We're going to give it 2 years. All right, we're going to say you can be on this program, but you're going to be on it for 2 years. Now, the problem ain't the 2 years. The problem is what you're doing in those 2 years.
Yeah.
But that's a self problem.
Well, yeah, but no.
That's a question.
But it's not a self problem. It's not a self problem. It is a self problem, but it's not a self solution.
Yeah.
It's not a self solution. It's a self problem because like you need to get the fuck up and go get a job. All right, you need to get the fuck up and go find gainful employment. Do we have enough jobs for everybody, though?
No.
Not at all. Do we have enough people who are skilled enough to go into the workforce? Not at all. All right, so we need to solve that problem.
So first, I want to say this, and this is, I was thinking this too. This is not going to hurt who they think is going to hurt. I want to start that off because
I don't agree with that.
No, in the sense of like, I feel like with the DEI shit, DEIA, they thought that was going to hurt majority of minorities. But
it did. And it is.
No, it hurts minorities, but but
it majorly hurts the minorities.
No, I'm saying in the sense of the majority of people that benefited from it were not minorities. It was like when they did the study, Hispanics and black people came last. That was DEI hires.
Yeah, but we're always at the bottom of the totem pole, of every totem pole, of every every list.
So that's what I'm saying. But when people associate government assistance with black people or Hispanic people, they don't associate it with themselves, like white people,
the others.
Right. They don't associate. So that's why I said majority of them are using the benefit. So I think,
but they don't give a fuck about that demographic of white people either.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. The argument that I'm saying online,
they're in the same categories as black,
right? But they don't understand that.
No, they do. They don't give a fuck because they're
they
not.
Know.
They know. All right, so we're not dealing with a race issue right now. We're dealing with a class issue.
Right.
All right, we're not dealing with race problems anymore.
Right.
They've already the 80s and 90s was the race issue. All right, we're now dealing with classism. They're not drawing lines between black people and white people and yellow people and brown people. Mm-hmm. They're drawing lines between the rich people and the poor people. They are getting rid of the middle class. That's what they're doing. All right. They are actively getting rid of the middle class. You are either going to have to be on this side of the line or that side. There is no in between anymore.
Right.
And that's what they're trying to make sure of is that there's no in between anymore. If you don't believe me, I can send you an article right now.
I believe you. I
talking about the gerrymandering that's happening in Texas.
No.
They're redistricting one of the largest populated states in this country to support the rich.
They get 5 more seats in the House.
Exactly.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying in my mind, I feel like the arguments that I see online is always surrounding black people, and when it comes,
that's because black people make it a black thing.
So I'm about to say you got to look at you got to look at the art. Like you said, I heard you. The arguments you're seeing online. Where are the sources? Where are they speaking from? Where are they pulling their resources?
No, they're not pulling no resources. I'm just saying the perspective is always thought that.
But what perspective are you listening to? That's what I'm saying. Like whose perspective are you referring to?
Okay, so I guess what I'm saying. Whites, and it's this. A lot of whites think that the Section 8 shit only affects us.
So Tony, do you think that they think that, or do you think they want you to think that?
That's a fair argument.
All right, because that's what you have to look at. Who is saying it, and who are they saying it to? They're not saying it to their people.
That shit like telephone.
Right.
You say a message, and by the time it get to us, it sounds crazy as hell. And now it's based upon just us. And I'm pro-black with a lot of shit, but sometimes our sources don't be accurate when we want to get down to us.
I'm not articulating myself right. I'm not speaking from the
speak right, black man.
I'm not speaking from the perspective of black people.
Say get right to get left.
I'm saying that online, from what I'm seeing, if it's TikTok, Facebook, I don't really get on X anymore because there's nothing but bots on there.
I'm glad you stopped doing that.
But I haven't.
Me too.
I haven't. But I'm seeing from white people their argument about Section 8 when they see that part of the bill is they associate government assistance with only black people.
Yeah, because that's some racist ass shit. That's what it is.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But that's why I made
that's what it is. Like when those others get up there that are not black, a minority, they automatically, it's almost like you automatically once again are looking down. It's like slavery just in another form, because we figured a way out the trenches and are up a lot of bit or a little bit, but you still associate certain things with the race. It's racism, but it's racism 2.0 now.
But,
you feel what I'm saying? But it's up to
but that's all by design.
That's
all by design.
I don't subscribe to that.
Look at the face of welfare, it's mostly us. But even though white people are the majority of people who use it, you get what I'm saying? Because again, they're the biggest population in this country, and there's no way that all of us could be because you are middle class.
If you sell 100 Toyotas, more of them going to be sold to the largest populated group of people.
So, but in their mind, they think that that is who is going to affect the most. And I'm not saying it's not going to.
No, but see, that's where what I'm telling you is that's where you're wrong. They don't think that. They know that it's not going to affect us the most, all right, but they want us to believe that it's going to affect us the most. And that's what they want us to believe.
So it's a mind fuck.
That's all it is a mind fuck. Like, all of this shit is a mind fuck. Because we have the resources to become our own funded people. All right, we actually have enough rich black people that we could fund ourselves as a nation, as a group.
Yeah, it's only 40 million.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do that, but again, the line isn't being drawn between black and white anymore. It's being drawn between the rich and the rich and the poor, the haves and the have-nots. And they are separating us from ourselves.
Right.
They are taking the richest versions of us and saying, hey guys, come sit over here, because over here you don't have to pay as many taxes. This is why you see rappers and athletes and everybody endorsing this guy that's in office right now.
Yeah.
This is why you see them endorsing a lot of political people who are on that side of the line, because they are saying, hey, let's not tax the richest people. All right. And it's enough for you niggas that are rich to understand what not paying taxes means. All right, the same shit we was locking up the Wesley Snipes and the other black people back in the 90s for evading their taxes, we're now making it so you won't even have to worry about evading them. We're not going to make you pay them.
Pay them, yeah.
All right, period. We're not going to make you pay them, so just go get rich and get the fuck out the hood. Go get rich and get away from your people, and you're good. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And that's why we are where we are.
But to get back to the argument of the 2 years thing.
With that, I understand that. Not on but getting rich. Yeah, absolutely. That shit makes 1,000%.
Because in my mind,
sense.
This is the argument that I made on the post. I said 2 years is not enough time for somebody to really get their shit together.
Not at all. So not in the sense of being able to be self-sustained.
Exactly. Because you don't know. Every circumstance is going to be different. You may be on government assistance and don't have no kids. So you may have the time to be able to get yourself together. I may have two or three kids.
That's not the majority of people that is on government assistance, though. The majority of government assistance are family-based.
And that's my point. That's my point.
Right.
It's 2 years. It's no possible. So it's like, I feel like, again, like I was saying earlier off camera when I was talking about how, like, the one guy, I saw what y'all meant because his perspective was similar to mine. I was like, you basing your opinion off the fact that you got to the other side of it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You're on the other side. Like, because he was like, yo, I was in I was adopted, you know, statistically I should be here and should be there. It's like, but something happened in your life
that changed your options.
Everybody don't get that. You get what I'm saying? Everybody don't see that and they don't get that. So when you come to the Section 8 part of it, everybody that's in Section, like, in my mind, this is my theory, right? Just statistically, I mean, not statistically, this is my theory in general. Nobody wants to be broke.
Right.
Nobody. Who the fuck wants to be on government assistance? I don't think anybody wakes up and says, you know what? I want to be on government assistance.
There are some people out there
I'm about to say, I know some niggas.
That's like, you know what? If they gonna take care of me, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
I know a nigga who said, I don't want to pay child support, so I'm going to go and fake being mentally unstable so that I can be put on Social Security and not be responsible for child support.
And this is my rebuttal. those are anomalies. Those are not the
Right.
majority.
Those aren't the majority.
So
Right.
that's
I
what
agree
I'm
with
saying.
that.
So my point is, majority of people do not want to
Right.
be on government assistance.
Right.
Fair.
I think majority of people want to be self-sufficient and be able to sustain on their own. So
Yes.
for people that are on government assistance, I think it's not it's not always by choice. It's by circumstance.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why. But again, my point is 2 years is not enough time. And like you said, majority of the people who are on government assistance is family. You're not going to have the time to really put in whatever you put in to find a job that's going to be sustainable. If like you said earlier, if the middle class is hurting already, and you are not in the middle class, you are the poor. By the time you work yourself up to the middle class, it's just going to be more.
Ain't gonna be no. There ain't gonna be a middle class to work yourself up to.
Exactly.
Like the shit with that shit is, and I want to put an asterisk, put a caveat with what I said before about the majority of the government assistance being families, because what their idea of family isn't what family really is.
Okay.
All right, because you can't be in a household where you have multiple incomes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you can't like they restrict you from being able to have certain individuals. Like when you get put on, I know people who are on like I had a neighbor who was on Section 8 growing up, where our rent was $1,800 and her rent was $37, and we lived in the exact same fucking house next door to it, townhouses next to each other. But she couldn't have a husband. She couldn't have a man in her home who was gainfully employed.
Well, all right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the minute that she would report that, she would be taken off of her system would be removed.
And that was my thought process. Like, shorty might have said that to you, and because you're on the other side of the spectrum, but you don't know what she's dealing with, and you don't know if her daughter getting a job is even worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, she may be getting more money in government assistance than she is when it comes to her daughter going to work. Is what I'm saying.
Forgive me, I'm over here deteriorating.
It's okay.
It is still, regardless of what you want, like even looking at it from that perspective, it's still a hindrance to that daughter's growth.
Oh no, absolutely, I agree with
Like,
you. Yeah.
In no way, shape, fashion, or form. This is the part that people don't understand. This is why I'm actually okay. I don't like the 2 year. I reiterate. I believe it should be a benchmark system. Like you have to have done.
Yeah,
Whether
you should be
if you're in
some type of
school, you should
program.
be in school for this amount of time.
Yeah.
In 2 years, you should have gotten through 2 semesters of school.
Right.
All right. Like, not saying you should have gotten through 4. Like, you shouldn't have done 2 years of school in 2 years' time, because you need time to apply and find a place and then find funding and find childcare if you need all. So, in 2 years' time, you should have at least finished the semester and be enrolled in the second semester. Or you should have at least been working for 6 months. Or you should have at least done X, Y, and Z in this time to justify you still being inside of this program.
So I can recant my statement. Well, not fully recant, but I'm in agreement with you. Like, yeah, like if you just been sitting on your, so there's a line.
Right.
If you just been sitting on your ass and not trying this whole time, then
get the
fuck
out of
it.
here.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
get the
But
fuck
if
outta
you've
here.
been trying, there should
Show
be
me
a
you've been trying.
benchmark.
Show me you've been trying. Show me the 50 applications you've put in, and that's you actually.
Yeah, and I'll give you an extension,
Like-
and or you know what I mean?
Right,
Oh,
like-
okay,
like-
cool.
like, yeah,
but
yeah.
if you've been the lady that's been fucking and pumping out babies to make sure that you get the fuck
Listen,
out of here.
If you look at it, look at Snap. All right, look at Snap. Even though they cutting this shit ridiculously with this same bill we talking about. Even before the cuts, they started putting limitations on the shit you could buy.
Yeah.
All right, like niggas can't go get steamed shrimp.
Nah,
Niggas can't go
cold
get
food, no hot food.
Yeah, but like you can't even buy name brand candy.
Yeah.
Anymore. Like you can't like some states with SNAP benefits, you can't go in the store and get a Snicker bar. You know what I'm saying? Like they're saying, wait a second, no, we're talking about providing nutrition and
Not luxury.
like setting healthy standards in the way that you're eating. All right, and we can't do that if you're out here buying
Tyson's chicken tenders for your kids' dinner every week.
Tyson's chicken.
And don't get me wrong, them shits be hitting.
Them shits be hitting.
But
Yeah, they do.
if you look at the fucking the label on the back, I'm a nigga who read label now. But since I had a heart issue, I got to read labels. Look at the fucking sodium content. Look at the trans fat. Look at the sugars. Them ain't nothing healthy. One serving is like 200% of your daily intake.
But the irony in that, though,
Facts.
to me, the fucked up part about it is like, Snap is helping the nigga be healthy,
Right? The niggas don't want to be.
versus nigga who got money. Like, you can choose to not be, like you said, you can get
that
the
makes sense though. That makes sense. If I'm
absolutely.
if I'm the entity, if I'm the government, if I'm the organization, I'm saying okay,
I'm gonna restrict you.
I'm gonna have to provide X amount of dollars to feed all of you motherfuckers.
I'm gonna give you what you need, not what you
give you
want.
what you need, not what you want. And that's the part. And if you want what you want, then go get the shit you want.
That's equivalent to you going to the grocery store with your mother and she say, "Don't ask for shit
when
because you ain't
here.
getting shit."
Nope, I'm paying for this shit. Then I'm gonna tell you what you can buy.
Yeah.
All right, you
I
gonna
agree.
get this motherfucking 1% milk, like,
And that's gonna be that.
Like,
Drink this
yeah.
colored water.
Real shit. Like, nah. Like, I'm sorry, you're not gonna go ahead and get a case of Sprite. Like, I know this shit good. Black people love Sprite. You can't go get a case of Sprite if I'm paying for it. If I'm paying for it, you can get you some water.
Get some cases
You
of
can
water.
get some Crystal Light drop-ins. like you can get some shit that's actually healthy. Like that's what they saying, and that's and niggas got a problem with that because they feel like, oh, the government trying to control me. Yeah, the government's trying to control you because they're paying for it.
That's your daddy.
Like that's
your daddy.
Yeah.
Or your mama.
Now that's an entirely different conversation than talking about reparations and what the government owe niggas. Bless you twice.
Thank you.
And bless you and your nose. That's an entirely different conversation.
It is.
Than niggas talking about what the government owe us, all right? Because that's a whole different issue. But under the guise of what our government is, because that's what we're dealing with, what our government is, not what we want it to be. What it is this. And if you don't like it, then that's when you got to seek your options. That's when you had to look at, well, what the fuck can I do to go get the lifestyle that I want? Because I can't.
You gotta afford yourself that.
You gotta afford yourself that. You have to. You owe it to yourself.
Yeah, clothes, Jordans, Nike socks.
Sometimes I evicted
owe it to
people,
yourself.
and you walk in the house, it's flat screens, Jordans.
Yeah.
You're just not doing your due diligence and keeping a roof over your head, bro.
You're not doing your due diligence. Just let me know when you evicting these niggas. I can come pick that shit. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
All right, so look, we gonna end it here. Not end it here, but I got one more topic for y'all before we go.
No.
So I saw this on.
No, that's not what you said. So you're a liar now.
So you're a liar.
What?
You said this is the last topic we're gonna do the show.
Yeah, we got one more topic. We got 5 minutes.
No, I don't want no 5 minutes, nigga. I want my reparations, nigga.
40 acres in the
podcasting.
mule.
So
40
Got
minutes
my
in
Glock
the
40, so I'm cool.
So listen, I was on TikTok. You feel me? Debating with niggas and shit, right?
Yeah, that's your life.
That's what you do.
The
I
thing,
bought this shirt for you. I'm not arguing, niggas. I'm just letting you know. I'm telling you why.
nigga, the prompt that was up there was that black women only like they, and I'm tired of these conversations with black women. I really am. Like you niggas is soft outside.
Nigga took his headphones off and stretched.
you niggas is like I come to realize.
I just want niggas to go ahead and say that they gay. Like that's what I want.
Bro, yo, the problem, the real issue is niggas. Oh.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
The real problem is.
Oh, that's you. What's up, bro? Go ahead.
The real problem is niggas be wanting to fuck with women who are out their league.
Why you say that though?
Why you say that?
Because the
so
prompt,
state your first issue and then
okay, so the prompt said black women only want to date drug dealers and scammers, and I'm like, that's not necessarily true. I said black women who are in the proximity of that may want to do that, but that's not all black women. Like when I got on the joint with niggas, I said, yo, I grew up in Baltimore County. I said Baltimore County and Baltimore City are completely two different
entities. Yeah, okay.
The majority of women who went to school in Baltimore County, 9 times out of 10, they end up with a nigga that work a 9 to 5. I said the ones in the city, yeah, they might fuck with a drug dealer here and there, but eventually they go fuck with a nigga with a 9 to 5 after going through some experiences. I said they just choosing what's in proximity of, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing but drug dealers and scammers within my neighborhood.
Yeah, that's what you know.
Exactly.
But what they're slowly realizing is that the drug dealer, street nigga, or the scammer is going to jail. He's on his way.
Yeah, listen.
The working man is the wave.
Yeah, nah, fact. I agree with that. But you gotta look at the source. All right, whoever said that shit, a drug dealer or a scammer took they bitch. All right, like real shit. All right, whoever said that shit, he had a bad experience with drug dealers and scammers.
My point, what I said, Joe, the problem with some of you niggas is that y'all be trying to go after something that's not within your league. And you feel some type of way because they are attracted to a certain type of nigga. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if Billy, who fucking likes anime, plays Magic cards and Pokemon, why the fuck are you trying to get Shaniqua, who fucks, as you can see, only fucks with niggas who are in the game, or she only fucks with a certain type of nigga? Like, okay, I understand you got an attraction to Shaniqua, but at the same time, y'all have nothing in common. And then you get upset about Shaniqua dating the drug dealer and or the scammer or the nigga who got money.
So let me be real. Nobody likes a scammer. I don't know why I don't know why they threw scammers in the
Yeah, I
bunch.
don't know why.
Crook.
Nobody likes.
He is a
nobody likes a thief. Black, white, yellow, purple. Nobody. No, I don't know too many women who like. Yeah, give me a thieving ass nigga.
Like a nigga that may potentially take my identity.
Nah, I don't
and get
know
a
that.
credit card.
I don't know that. That's why.
Or use my social.
That's why I say.
Like, how do you fully trust a scammer when you know that he can use your social at any given moment?
I'm pretty sure that's happened to somebody.
And they're gonna take everything from your children, put it in your kids' names, and now your kids can't get in a motherfucking apartment.
Yeah, like the fuck.
But I just again, you niggas out there, like, stop trying to make black women the reason why shit is not right.
Just come on out and say you gay, yo. Stop saying black women this and black women that. Just say, yo, I'm gay.
Where the beat? Get the beat. Go ahead, Kiyon.
Yeah.
What are these niggas?
Yeah.
What them niggas is called, Kiyon? Go ahead. What
I can say it?
Yeah, go ahead. What are they?
Goddamn. And that's just that. Goddamn. Thank you. I feel better about myself now.
Got it off your chest?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's so funny.
But listen, we gonna end the part here. Like I said, you niggas stop getting on TikTok Live, always blaming black women for y'all problems, and go get some fucking therapy.
And stop being
That part. Nah, seriously. Every time you want to say a black woman is black, look at your mother and say it. All right, look at your mother.
Go home to your mother.
Go home to your mother and
you
say,
effing.
go home to your mother and say, hey, ma, do you know black women? And see how far into that sentence you get. All right, like seriously, that's what I want you to do.
Hey, yo. Oh my God, where's the damn son at? Where is that?
Don, where'd you find this?
Oh, no,
Don, where'd you...
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Like, follow, subscribe.
And if you're feeling frisky,
Go ahead and comment, baby.
Bag getter, had to get it back cause I was Porsche. What you think? I was just gonna sit back and let him play my bag, huh? What you think? All those trials I faced would have held me back.